Okay, guys, so I'm back up here at my aunt's again, watching the dogs, and I bring like a lot of stuff to kind of keep me entertained because it's quiet here. I mean, I brought this laptop, my other laptop, because this one here is the original one, and I have a really hard time getting it to boot up. I also bring like little like just stuff to entertain. Well, anyway, uh, this computer up here just like fired right up. Pushed a button, it turned on immediately. Did not have to poke any keys, fool with anything. It still overheats if you keep it on flat surface, so I've got a little like thing underneath it. But anyway, this video is about one of the scariest things that has pretty much ever happened to me. And I'll go ahead and minimize this for a second. These videos that I recorded were on December 4th, 2020. This particular portion of the video started at 5:15 and the video footage that I am about to show you, it does not seem like much. It seems kind of cheesy, kind of corny. But I will send these files to anybody in this world that wants to try to say that what happened or what's in this video is tampered with. I know I'm an editor, sorta. That like I know you can easily splice and cut a piece of video out. But it can also be shown, it shows if it's tampered with. It's pretty, I don't know how they do it, but apparently it's pretty easy to find out whether a video has been edited or not. So this here is 4 minutes into the second little video file. I have a coyote trap, an old Duke, I think number 2 foot trap, before I got the Pro Series traps. And my little sister's rabbit died, and she didn't want it to go to waste. So I went ahead and said, well, I can cover it up. I can put it in make a coyote trap set out of it. And she said, sure. She don't like coyotes either. So there's right here, there's a big, like, dugout spot. And this tree has a V. It V's off right here, and then goes off into a bunch of different locations, spots. But this here was my brother's old suspending rope to hang a deer feeder. And I was getting it out of the way, trying to get it so that it wouldn't interfere with the trap bed that's like a foot off from the bottom of this tree. And it's not what the GoPro catches. I'm going to turn this all the way up. It's what the GoPro doesn't catch that absolutely freaks me out. And I'm going to try not to move, because whenever you move, it kind of gives that washed out, like, streamline, like you see the waves. But I'm not sure exactly how long from this point, from 4 minutes and 1 second, but you'll see. Once. Did y'all hear that? I'm freaked out. Super freaked out.
What the heck was that?
Trying to make light of it. Try not to panic.
Sound like friggin' jingle bells. Like sleigh bells. Man, I hope the camera picked that up.
I don't know if it can.
Okay. Back to...
Okay. Yeah. So, what you did not hear was the jingle bells. And actually, it cut out.
Once. Right.
Okay. So the if you look, did you see the time? Watch the time. Okay, we're back at 3:59.
Once. Right.
See how it cut, but the time stayed steady? GoPros do not do this. Okay? They do corrupt files. If your GoPro is recording and it just dies, then pretty much it's almost guaranteed, at least on my session, the file as it was recording whenever it died is corrupted and it will not play. So this, where the camera itself shuts off and I'm telling you, like, the instant it glitched and it shut down or it cut the footage is the exact millisecond that the bells started ringing. And it just sounded like ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, like somebody was ringing a bell. And that sounds weird, but explain to me how exactly during the bells my GoPro shut off as soon as they started, but right before they started, and as soon as they ended, it came back on and it started recording again. I'm not talking like 4 or 5 seconds after it went off, it started recording again, or I hit a button on it. I was wrapping that big old bright yellow rope around the tree to get it out of the way. My hands were on the rope, or the cable, and my GoPro stopped filming, and then as soon as it was done, started filming it again. GoPros don't do that. They will corrupt a file, they will shut off, but once they shut off, they do not just kick back on. And I will send, you tell me, anybody in this country that you can get a hold of. Shoot, anybody in this world that you can get a hold of that has the ability to take information or take a video and look at it and be able to tell or be able to, dig into the coding of it or whatever and find out if it's been tampered with, I will send you a copy of this to anybody in the world to prove this was not tampered with. I mean, yeah, of course I know how to tamper with a video, but I do not know how to prove that this is non-tampered with footage. But if anybody does know how to 100% prove that it is not a tampered with video, let me know. I will gladly. I don't know if you even have to use the original. I'll copy it and I'll save the copy to my computer. I'll let you have the original. This does not happen. GoPros do not do this. But the bells came from like back in here. There's this valley that shoots up over. And then if you walk this way, there's a drop and then a valley that shoots off. And at first I thought, is it like a cowbell? Is there a cow? And I know like none of our neighbors have bells on their cows. They just don't. But my brain was just trying to think of something, and I went quiet because I was terrified. I'm in the middle of the woods. There is no houses besides mine within like 400 or 500 yards. And I'm hearing bells literally a couple 100 feet from me. And I kind of laughed and like chuckled, like, huh. Like I was just trying to keep myself calm, make light of the situation long enough to like keep myself calm and not freak all the way out. And it like honestly, the weird thing is I say, man, I hope the camera picked that up. Whenever I got done, which I did, I'm gonna mute it because just yeah. But if it'll work, yeah, I stay out there. I get the spot made. I put the trap out. But I'm telling you, I was absolutely sketched out over this. And honestly, it was probably the dumbest thing that I could have done to just stay out there versus coming inside, getting away from, because that does not happen. And like I've said 4 or 5 times in this video already, you can claim it's fake all you want. I'll send it to anybody. If you think that it's fake, but you know somebody that can prove it that it's fake, go for it. I'll send it to you. Do not care. Honestly, I never published this video. I never posted it anywhere. I got on the four-wheeler, and once I got the set made, I was set on going home and checking the footage and finding out, listening to the bells. I went home and just sat everything down. Like my brain had been blocked off from what happened. I'd forgot. I had honest to God forgot. it did not come up for probably another month, where we were just talking about like freaky stuff that happened on the gas well, or like just like weird things happening. I don't know if it was on a TV show or what, but I just out of nowhere I said, "Oh, I heard bells on the gas well." And my dad kind of looks over at me weird and like, "You heard bells on the gas well?" I was like, "Yeah, I was sitting on the gas well making video," and I was like, "Oh, I've got it on video." So then I go running through the house to my laptop, find the file, and see this, that it's cut out. There is no bells. It immediately cut out right exactly before the bell started, and the millisecond they shut off. Because whenever I first heard them, I shot up real fast. That's why whenever it cut to the point, whenever it returned, I'm staring into that direction. And I honestly, like, the reason I was paused before I said, "Did you guys hear that?" is like, I didn't know what to do. And like, my fight or flight kicked in. And like, that's why I started walking up the bank, started looking around. Like, my body was saying, "Get out of there, get on the 4-wheeler and go home." I honestly do not know why I stayed back there and finished it. That could have been. I mean, we have no idea what's really out there. You look at Ryan Upchurch and stuff, he's like legitimately talking about, he's got pictures. Apparently somebody, like, there's military or like government stories or whatever of like spaceships or something. I don't know, but I was fiddle farting around with something that I did not know nothing about. And that's bad. Do not do that. You get in a lot of trouble fooling around with something that you don't know nothing about. So, and again, anybody that wants to claim that this is faked, I will send it to anybody that you want. It's like, you'll have to pay if the person says, "Oh, if this person that you got is going to charge, you cover it." But this video is 110,000% not fixed. It's not edited. This thing has been on my laptop for years, and I don't know why I'm just now making a video about it. But there it is. Comment below if you want to send the footage to somebody that can prove whether it's been doxed, messed with or not. I assure you 1,000% it has not. But I mean, I want these types of videos, these oddity videos, I want these to be out. Like, people need to start posting, and don't start posting fake garbage, okay? Because that just puts a bad name on the people that actually have something legitimately that happened to them, like this. Don't start posting fake garbage pretending like it's real. Post real stuff. It's out there. But I guess 20 minutes long is quite long enough, so tell me, comment below. I will send it to you. Do not care. Somebody explain to me, please, what happened right here.